Go to Eamon Javers in D.C. for those headlines. Eamon.
Yeah, Tyler, that's correct. The president just stopping to talk to reporters for a couple of minutes. He was asked if at this point the spread of the coronavirus across the country is inevitable. The president said, well, anything can happen, but I wouldn't use the word inevitable. He also said the administration is looking for ways to deal with people who have the coronavirus but don't have health care. He said they're looking for some solutions there, possibly including, the Wall Street Journal just reported, paying hospitals to take coronavirus patients. So that's one item. The president also talked about the Federal Reserve. He said the Fed rate is still too high. He said it should be eased down. He says he's concerned about where the dollar is right now. I asked him if he watched that Fed press conference and what he thought of it. He said no, he didn't watch it, but he said the Fed is following and not leading. He said he wants the Fed to lead here. And also on the virus, guys, the president was asked about domestic travel, any restrictions there. He suggested no, he doesn't see a need for domestic travel restrictions yet because there is only one hotspot here in the United States as of right now, guys. So that's the current thinking from the president.
Eamon, since we have you and you're at the White House, just got to ask you sort of the topic du jour. Should there have been a huge fiscal stimulus package that the president, the president is out there pointing the finger at the Fed.
Right.
Why not have the president say, listen, I'm going to do the Hong Kong thing. We're going to come out with consumer relief and tax relief and business relief. Is there any mumbling that something like that could be coming now?
There have been rumors swirling for days that something might be under consideration to that effect. But what the president has said so far publicly is, A, I want the Fed to cut rates. B, I want Democrats on Capitol Hill to move forward with a payroll tax cut. Those are both things that the White House doesn't have to take the lead on, and he can sort of point to other people and say, you do this, you do that. In terms of what the White House is potentially considering, I'm told there is this National Economic Council meeting this afternoon at which they are monitoring the economic impact of the coronavirus, but senior administration officials tell me there's no effort there as of right now to move forward in terms of any kind of fiscal stimulus from the White House directly. No policy options being considered. They're just trying to gather data on how this could impact the economy and states around the country. But we did just hear the president talk about this idea of uninsured people who have the coronavirus and what to do to make sure that they can get to the hospital. So that may be the president signaling that's one policy option that's in place here.